Good morning everyone, and hello and welcome to the channel. In this short video I'll show you how to make sugar paste flowers in a very easy way. So you'll need some equipment. Got these cutters which you can get from Amazon for £3.5, a rolling pin, a bone tool which is part of the Sugarcraft tools, which I will link also in the description. You'll need some sugar paste. You can also use some modelling chocolate. The one I've used here is called petal paste. But you can use pretty much any sort of modelling paste or chocolate. Okay, so we'll start with the actual paste. So what we want to do is to start warming it up and working it in our hand before we roll it. I use some corn flour when I roll stuff up. I find it works better than icing sugar. So we're going to start to roll this, and we want to roll it so it's not too thick. So maybe 2 to 3 millimeters in thickness. Right, I think that looks okay. So you've got two different sizes here, the smaller one, the bigger one. I prefer the smaller ones, they tend to look nicer and less bulky. So what you do is you bring this in, press it into the paste, and then pull it out. So we'll get rid of this, and that's what we're going to work with. This is our flour before we start to form it. So one thing I forgot to mention we'll need is some food glue, but that's for later on. So now what we've got to do is, obviously this is thin, but it's not thin enough. If you can see, some of this is a bit thick, and you want to form sugar flower petals, and the petals are always thin. So what we want to do is to thin this out. So we're going to use the bone tool, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a circular motion and try and thin these out. You see I'm making a little dip in the petal, making it thinner and giving it a nice natural edge. So it's not perfectly circular anymore, which makes it look more real. So we're going to do the same with every curve to make it look real. And that's it, we've thinned it out. So next I'm going to bring my glue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to the middle of my shape. Just the middle. Okay. The trick here is not to use too much glue because it will get everything messy. So once I've done that, I'll fold it across the midline, and you'll see how the petals will now start to alternate, and that's the beginning of my flower shape. Okay, we're happy this is now nice and stuck down, so we're going to apply the glue again around that border, and that will help the petals go around on themselves and form the shape we want. So again, like I said, trick is not to apply too much glue. So now you're going start turning the shape back on itself. But the key here is to bring the petals back as you do that, again, to give it that natural shape. So pull them back as you roll it back on itself. See how I like the smaller ones? So even the smaller ones end up being slightly bulky. So what we want to do is form nice, fine flowers to decorate our cakes. So there it is. So what you can do with this is you can paint it, or you can leave it as it is. You can use chocolate, use modeling paste, use white chocolate, use normal milk chocolate. There's plenty of stuff on the market that you can use, and you can make as many of that as you want to decorate your cakes. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and then you can find out more about any future content.